Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to show you an easy everyday fall look using mostly drugstore makeup. I saw some comments on my last fall look saying that you would love to see a drugstore fall inspired makeup look, so I've got you, okay? Fall is the best season for makeup in my opinion. I love doing my makeup in fall. So this is going to be very much an everyday look, but there's going to be elements that are very fall feeling in my opinion. So let's just hop right in. We're going to do complexion first. I'm going to prime the skin with the NYX Plump Right Back primer. It's been a while since I've used this and I wanted to prime my skin with something that is hydrating but also very smoothing. I personally love a little bit more of like a full coverage complexion look in the fall, so I wanted to prime accordingly. Okay, next we're going to use my current favorite drugstore foundation. This is from E.L.F. It's their Soft Glam Satin Foundation and it is incredible. I wear the shade 14 Fair Cool, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over the skin and you can see how amazing the coverage is on this, but I love how the finish looks so natural. I think the Soft Glam title or name for this product is perfect because you really can create more of an everyday look with this formula, or you can amp it up for evening. This foundation wears so well on me. I love the finish. I love the coverage. I love everything about this foundation. All right, I'm just pressing that into the skin. All right, we're gonna go into concealer. This is one of the products that is not drugstore, but I had to use it because it's my current favorite concealer and I just feel like it looks amazing underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna apply this under the eyes and I'm wearing the shade Light 22N. We're gonna do a little bit here as well. This shade is not too light to where it's brightening. I bought another shade that is light and more pink, which I do also wear. But for an everyday look, I tend to reach for a concealer that more closely matches my skin tone because I feel like when you're running out the door, it's nice to have a concealer that doesn't like brighten too much under the eyes in case you have to blend quickly, or one that you can also use over blemishes, you know, and you don't have to pull out two different shades of the same product. So I'm just going to press that into the skin with my sponge. I'm also going to take what's left and conceal the eyelids, especially in this inner corner here. I feel like a lot of us have a bit of discoloration in that inner corner, and it really helps to kind of make the whole makeup look more clean and more fresh to kind of have some brightness in that area as well. All right, we're going to set the face using the PIXI powder. I love this powder, especially under the eyes. This is their H2O Skinveil powder. It's a very lightweight powder. I also love using a little bit more of a heavy duty powder in the fall, but since this is more of an everyday look, I didn't want to go full out with the powder. This still sets really well, but it's very, very lightweight and it feels so skin-like. I especially adore this powder underneath the eyes. I feel like it's one of the best because it doesn't weigh your under eyes down. You know how some powders can do that? This one is so, yeah, just light, but it still sets really, really nicely and mattifies really beautifully. So I'm just going in with this under the eyes, mostly in the T-zone as well. And then I always like to take a little bit of the same powder that I'm using on a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm just kind of dusting this on the outside of the face too because I'm going to put some powder bronzer on and I don't want that to cling or skip over my foundation, so a little light layer is helpful. All right, we're going to go into a bit of bronzer and a bit of contour. So I'm going to start with a little bit of bronzer. This is from Hailey's Beauty and I'm using that with my RAVIE Beauty blush brush actually. Just so you know, you can use this brush for more than just blush, although it was designed to be used with my blush. It's actually the perfect size for, what the heck is that? What was that? Is that a bug? Oh my gosh. It was a bug! Okay. Oh, that's never happened to me before where a bug lands on my head. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm okay. I love a good powder bronzer when it comes to fall looks. I don't know what it is, I just do. And then we're gonna go into this product right here, which I haven't used in so long, and when I saw this I was like, oh, this is perfect for this type of a look. This is the Essence Contouring Duo Palette and this is in the lighter shade. First I'm gonna dip into this light shade. And I'm actually gonna use this to lightly contour the sides of my nose. This is one of the best shades for me for just like a subtle nose contour because it is so light that you can't mess it up, which makes it great for every day. I'm also going to be using this as my eyeshadow. That's one of my favorite ways to use this palette as well. So we're going to go into the crease with the deeper shade in the palette. And we're gonna really buff and blend this out. Again, I feel like even for an everyday look, fall lends itself to a little more makeup. I feel like I can get away with more anyway, so I like to wear more. So we're gonna apply that all over kind of as eyeshadow. I'm also gonna take that and smudge it out on the lower lash line. And then we're gonna take what's left and kind of buff it down onto the eyelid. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of the lighter shade and place that on the eyelid as well, so that we have a little bit of dimension, but it's very like smoky and bronzy, but still wearable. This is the best little palette. Oh my gosh, I forgot how good this was. Before we continue with the eyes, we're gonna do brows, and I'm gonna use my favorite brow pen, which is also from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Build-A-Brow pen. It's incredible. I do always like to brush through my brows with a spoolie. So, you know, I don't love that about this product, that it doesn't have a spoolie, but it has the brow gel on the other side. So there's only so many things you can do, you know? But I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows with this. And by the way, I wear the shade Ash Brown. Okay, after I've placed the product where I want it, I always go back through with a spoolie again, just to soften those brush marks a little bit. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. Now this is optional, but I feel like for fall, again, I like a little bit more makeup, and I've been liking eyeliner more than ever right now, guys. How crazy. This is actually from the Sephora collection, so it's very affordable, not technically at a drugstore, but really affordable and great. I actually picked this up because of Nikki LaRose when we went to Sephora together. This is in the shade Tiramisu. It's the 12-hour colorful eye pencil. So I'm gonna put this just on the top lash line, basically on just the outer half. All right, and now we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And I'm gonna do a few layers of this because I like extra volume on my lashes too, even when it's an everyday type of a look. All right, now we're gonna apply some blush. This is also not drugstore. This is from RAVIE Beauty, which is my beauty brand. I have been using this for months, but this blush, this is my new Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked Blush in the shade Paradise. The perfect fall blush. I feel like it just goes with any fall makeup look. You can obviously wear this year round, but it's a toasted pink, so it has a little bit of like a bronzy tone in there as well, and it's mixed in with a beautiful pink shade. And combined, it kind of gives this like muted, sun-kissed kind of a look, which I love, especially in fall when you don't want like a super bright cheek, but you still want to look fresh. This is the best for that. I put this everywhere. I literally put it on the forehead, everywhere. I'm gonna wipe off any foundation that got on the lips, and then I've got a couple lip liner options to choose from here. I'm kind of deciding between this Maybelline Lifter liner, which has a slightly more rosy tone to it, or the Sephora liner in the shade Dressed to the 90s, which is a little bit more brown. I'm honestly thinking I'm gonna go with the first one. Let's use the Maybelline liner. This is the Maybelline Lifter liner in the shade Big Lift. I feel like fall makeup lends itself to great lip combos. So I'm gonna go a little heavier on the lip liner, and I'm gonna leave the center bare. Then we're gonna go into RAVIE Beauty Effortless Lips in the shade Daisy, which is one of our brand new shades. This is the one that I love to wear with a lip liner. So I'm gonna pop that on in the center of the lips and combine it with the lip liner a little. This shade just gives the lips perfect dimension and highlight. I love how that looks with that Maybelline lip liner color. It's so pretty. Okay, we're gonna assess the situation a little bit and just blend a little bit of this eyeshadow again. And then I think I want a little bit more blush, just with what's left on the brush. Right here. Do we want a little bit more with the eyeliner? I feel like I need to bring it out into a wing a little bit. And normally I would do this before mascara, but I'm just gonna try to add in a little wing as best as I can. Okay, I'm gonna take the other side of that Maybelline brow pen, which is the brow gel. It's actually a good brow gel. And I'm gonna run that through the brows to set. You guys, I'm kind of making an executive decision because I thought that lip combo was so pretty, but I'm feeling like I want something even more fall, you know? So I'm thinking I might chuck on this brown liner and see what happens. This is also from Maybelline. I'm gonna do a light layer of this, and then I'm gonna use my finger quickly to blend this out. These dry down really fast, so you do have to work very quickly. All right, let's go back in with Daisy. There we go. I feel like that just feels a little more like brown versus pink. Yeah, I like that combo a lot more. For this look, I should say. I actually really did like the combo before, but I wanted it to be a little more brown. I'm adding this much more blush because you can never have too much blush. All right, let's set the face a little bit. I don't want anything too long lasting. So I'm gonna do the M Cosmetics Divine Water Perfecting Mist. This just smells good mostly, but it also leaves a really pretty glow. So I'm gonna keep this to the sides of the face and just do like one little spritz. Oh, it smells incredible. I love it. But this will just kind of help melt all the powders into the skin and keep things looking nice and fresh. All right, you guys, so that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed my easy everyday fall makeup look. I love that this is very approachable. It's very much of a natural look, if you will, but it does have those browns throughout and also just little elements that lean a little more glam, like the lip liner, the tiny little wing, a little bit more on the eyes than what I would typically do for an easy everyday type of a look. I love how this turned out. I hope you guys did too. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of products you are loving for fall on an everyday basis. I would love to know. If you're new here, hi, my name is Allie. I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you'll get notified every single time I post a video. Also, if you have any makeup looks that you want to see me create, especially with fall in mind, let me know in the comments. I love fall makeup looks, so if there's a certain product, certain vibe, certain tutorial that would really help you, let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!